Hey Sagittarius, welcome to your love reading. So if you're new, welcome in. If you're returning, welcome back. Either way, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for sharing your energy with me. I very much appreciate it. And make sure you follow me on TikTok and YouTube. I'm trying to grow my collective for both. I just want to reach more people this year. It's been a huge goal for me, being able to do readings for more people. And I am going to open up books again after July. I got booked up, but working on my website right now, so bear with me on that. I'll put out an announcement once that's ready, but you'll be able to book private readings once I get that up and running. So for now, you can stick to the TikTok and YouTube videos. Maybe send it to somebody you think would enjoy the channel as well. Any interaction is appreciated. I love hearing from you guys too, so thank you for all the comments. That's awesome. So if you are new, I'm going to pull 2 of these oracle cards, get an overall feel for the energy in the relationship, and then we're going to pull from the tarot. And I'll pull your energy, your person's energy, relationship energy. And then I brought out the romance oracle deck again and this love oracle deck again. I've been kind of sticking with these the past few weeks. We may change it up eventually, but right now those are just kind of calling to me. So we're going to go with it. Let's go ahead and pull 2 of these and get you an idea of what is going on. Interesting. Okay. We have vulnerable. You cannot experience true intimacy unless you open your heart and be yourself. Very true. Very difficult and very true. Sometimes it's really hard to open up to people. Fear of cheating. Not everyone cheats. You need to open your heart and trust your partner. So maybe this happened in the past. Maybe this is something your person's going through. Maybe they were cheated on and now they're having a hard time being vulnerable. You know, as a Sag, we try to stay optimistic, but it doesn't always work out that way, especially, you know, when you don't trust the person or you've been cheated on, you've had bad experiences, it is very hard to open to people. So we'll pull from the tarot and see what is going on. So this can be someone new. It can be someone you haven't even met. It can be someone from the past. You just take this how it resonates. If the title is calling to you and you're here watching, obviously it's something you needed to hear. And the whole message may not be for you, but parts of it might be. So let's see what Spirit wants to say. In your energy, we have the 9 of Wands, the 8 of Pentacles, and the King of Swords. In your person's energy, we have the 4 of Wands, the Strength card, and the 10 of Pentacles. Overall energy of the relationship is the Queen of Swords, the 8 of Wands, and the Page of Cups. Underneath, we have the King of Wands. Oof. We had that right next to it. I'm going to go ahead and take that. I don't normally do that, but that was kind of sticking out to me there. Okay. So overall, we have competition challenges. 5 of Wands is about challenges. So obviously you've got some challenges going on, whether this is you or your person. We'll get into the more tarot and figure it out. But I feel like we're going through challenges right here. But underneath, which is good, is the King of Wands, which is, if it's a person, you know, he's a leader, he's an entrepreneur, he's a very stable, very grounded energy. He has a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. Doesn't have to be a male. It's just a masculine energy. But this can also be about overcoming obstacles, which if these are your obstacles, you're overcoming this. And I feel like there's been some heartbreak and loss here. And then we had, you know, like the vulnerable and fear of cheating. So I definitely feel like there's some loss here. I'm thinking it's on your side. And the reason I'm thinking that is because in your energy, we have the 9 of Wands, which is, again, about obstacles. It is, you know, he's got like this bandage on his head. This is the 9 of Wands right before the 10 of Wands. So these burdens, but you're being persistent and you're working through this. It's very resilient, persistent energy. And then we have the Eight of Pentacles. So it doesn't have to be about your work. It can just be about you putting in the work. So, you know, you've gone through this, you've been persistent, you're putting in hard work and effort. And then we have the King of Swords here, which is about intellect, clarity. This is an air sign, doesn't have to be. So I just feel like this is like you getting clear. It can be about clarity as well. So I feel like, you know, you've been through a lot here. You're being persistent, putting in this hard work, and you're getting clear. So maybe you're just doing a lot of work on yourself. Maybe you're doing a lot of work to overcome this grief, this loss, and to be more vulnerable. So in your person's energy, we have the Four of Wands, which is like celebration, harmony, happy home. It's also about union. So I feel like this person definitely wants union. We have the Strength here, which is all about courage and passion. So I feel like this is a very passionate person. And then we have the Ten of Pentacles, which is like a family-based legacy, very wealthy. So that can be the way they view this relationship, like as a wealthy relationship, or they could just be a very wealthy person. But I do feel like they want union, and they're very passionate about maybe building a legacy with you. You know, they want the ultimate happiness with you. Again, could be somebody you know, somebody that's just coming into your energy. So the overall energy of the relationship is the Queen of Wands, which is about healthy boundaries, clarity. So again, with the getting clear, you have the King and Queen of Wands here. So, which are counterparts. Normally I don't like them together as a counterpart, but I feel like one is in your energy, one is in the relationship energy. So I feel like it's about being clear and setting boundaries, being clear. So maybe you have clear set boundaries in the relationship, which is good. And then we have the Eight of Wands, which is, it's a quick moving energy. It's also about like ease, which, you know, relationship's never easy, but I feel like maybe it's not as difficult as what you've been through. Like, you know, with this Nine of Wands and the Three of Swords there, that heartbreak, things are going to be a little easier. And there's going to be lots of communication. Again, with the clarity boundaries, you're going to communicate. And then we have the Page of Cups, which is, it's a relationship. It's kind of, so pages are like the younger energy. So maybe it's just very fun and new. It's a very new energy, but it's also very loving energy. So I feel like this could be a new person coming in here. But it's also, you know, maybe you're just very clear about your emotions in this as well, because this is about emotions. So let's see, what do we not see coming to Sagittarius? And on the bottom, we have the Ten of Cups. So just point that out there. What does Sagittarius not see coming? Spirits, what do we not see coming in this relationship? Okay, awesome. So, firstly, we got the Wheel of Fortune, which is karma, change, cycles. So this is things finally starting to move in your favor. It can be about like divine timing. So I think you've put in some hard work and things are changing for you. You're going through something new. And then we have Page of Pentacles. Again, with a page, it's the second page. So I feel like this is a newer. So maybe it's a renewed love, or maybe it's just a new love. But I definitely feel new because we have the two pages here. So this is the Page of Pentacles, and Pentacles, it can be about money, but it can also be about just like a solid. So I feel like this is a solid offer coming in. And then I see the Fool here, which is a new beginning, taking a leap of faith. So, you know, things are changing, moving in your favor. You've got this new stable love offer coming in, and, you know, take this leap of faith. So new beginning, actions and advice for Sagittarius here, spirits. Some actions and advice for Sagittarius. Wow. Okay. Holy crap. You got a lot of major arcana here, so this is kind of a big deal. Let's see. I don't know how these came out, but so we got the Judgment, which is like leave the past behind. Awakening, a reckoning. So maybe you've gone through spiritual awakening after this heartbreak. You've put in this hard work. Leave the past behind. This is a wish fulfillment. Oop, sorry. You got the 9 of Cups here. It's a wish fulfillment, and this is a soulmate. Like, this is a union. This is, you got the Lover's card here. So it can also be about a choice, maybe choosing this wish fulfillment, but either way, I mean, it's a love reading. So, you know, whether you are leaving the past behind, making that choice and moving towards this wish fulfillment, I feel like, you know, Spirit's telling you, leave that past behind and open up to this person. You know, be vulnerable. I know that's not always easy to do, believe me, but I feel like, you know, there are no negative cards. The only negative we had was like this conflict, but then we had this king where you're going from the 5 to a king. You're overcoming these obstacles. And I feel like this heartbreak was in the past. So maybe you were cheated on and then you put in some work on yourself and now you're moving into this new relationship. So I definitely love this for you. This is lots of major arcana, so it's kind of a big deal. So, you know, and with that Wheel of Fortune, that fate, that divine timing, maybe, you know, this is your new person. So we have retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. So I feel like maybe you have been retreating. Maybe that's what you did. You went in and you did the work. Meeting and conversing, savoring the moment, feeling uplifted. So maybe you guys go out for coffee and they offer you this love, or maybe, you know, you meet them through a mutual friend, however it happens. But yeah, I definitely feel like you've kind of been retreating. You've definitely put in the work here. So I feel like this is going to be a great relationship. Your next relationship will be amazing. So I hope this helps, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.